Hey there guys, this is Pharaoh2091 and welcome back to Let's Play Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we were solving puzzles to gain access to the actual audience room area. We're right here, right before the door. So let's go ahead and open it up. I gotta do a solo puzzle first. How about that? Huh, Professor, the door won't open. Hello? Is anyone there? No reply. It appears there's no keyhole. This is no ordinary lock mechanism. Inviting someone to visit, you only lock them out? That's a bit rude. Just a moment, Luke. If you look closely, you see there's a puzzle built in there. I believe this may be a test, Luke. A test to determine whether we qualify for an audience with the Storyteller or not. That's a bit off, isn't it? But when it comes to puzzles, we'll be glad to oblige, won't we, Professor? Indeed, my boy. Let's show our mettle. Okay, we can do that. Shoo. Forget all the other puzzles we solved, but no, do one more. Puzzle 36. Decipher the door 40 picarats. Oh boy. Here is a panel of numbers. The numbers range from 1 to 6. Touching the buttons on the touchscreen will increase and decrease numbers. Arrange the numbers to read 3333. Do you think you can do it in only 4 turns? So, touch the panels on to raise or lower numbers on the screen. Numbers on the panel loop from 1 to 6, so it all takes a little calculation. All it takes is a little calculation. Oh boy. Well, sorry, they're supposed to do it in 4 turns. Like, we'll just 2, 3, 4. Oh, so no, it's like I can do it I can supposedly do it in what was I gonna say? I guess I could finish it in 2 turns if I so desired. Oh man, I was so close already. Oh man. Puzzles like this, I'm a little iffy on. No, oh crap! No, can I do? Okay. You think if I keep doing this, eventually I get to 3 for both of them? I'm just gonna keep trying this real quick. No, I don't think I'm gonna be able to. Dang. Okay,
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. Come what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Okay, well, that was that. Still don't know what I did exactly. I was just trying to calculate it, and I think I pressed 1 on accident, and it gave me the quadruple 3. So regardless, I did it. And seriously, I was off camera for maybe not even 20 seconds when I eventually got that, so I was like, well, I could have stuck with it. Just hitting the buttons at random until you end up the solution can also be fun. Which I tried doing. I think that's actually what I did, to be quite honest.
We did it, Professor! That should open the door.
It would seem that we have proven ourselves worthy.
Labyrinthia's creator is waiting for us inside.
The creator of this town. I wonder what he intends to say. Are you all right, Luke? I imagine you must be a little nervous.
Me? Well, to be honest, I suppose I am. Just a little. But don't worry, Professor. I can do this. Let's go. Let's meet the Storyteller.
Very well. Muster your courage. We're going in.
Right you are, Professor.
Thus the guests finally made their appearance. I bid you welcome to Labyrinthia, the town governed by stories. I've been waiting for you, Herschel Layton.
I believe I should say, it is an honor, Mr. Storyteller.
You're the creator of Labyrinthia. But why did you call the Professor here?
I have summoned you, so that I may ask you why you are here.
I beg your pardon?
What are you talking about?
In writing the story, I provide everything, and in turn, take everything away. I give each person a story, and weave their intertwining webs of fate. However, it would appear that interlopers have found their way into the story. The two of you.
You mean to say that my presence here was not written in your story?
Precisely. And so I must ask you, exactly how did you find your way into this world?
In truth, we found ourselves here somewhat inadvertently. We were brought here by a book called the Historia Labyrinthia. I am led to believe it was you who wrote that book. Surely you cannot deny it.
It would appear I have found it. The source of the corruption within my story.
Corruption?
In other words, you consider our presence to be a hindrance to your story. Is that correct?
Not only you. There was another man who tried to change the course of my story.
Ah,
You mean Carmina Accidenti?
Carmine. So, there is a connection between him and the two of you after all.
Oops.
Your presence here is, shall I say, a slight inconvenience. The story of Labyrinthia is about to take a turn towards its grand finale.
grand finale?
Indeed, a conclusion that requires a climax of epic proportions. The identity of the great witch Espella is made public. She is tried in the court and finally destroyed. At last, peace will be restored to the town. The final scenario is close at hand.
The identity of the Great Witch? Do you mean...
Ah,
Okay, now we're back to Phoenix and Maya. Yeah, so that was our first good glimpse at the Storyteller, besides seeing him in the parade. I mean, can you not tell that he's already very evil? I mean, maybe I'm being misled here, but I've come to not trust that many people when it comes to these games, especially when it comes to Ace Attorney. So, yeah, I don't know. It's true that the townsfolk look at me in a different way, and the reason for that is because I am the Storyteller's daughter. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Okay. What? I mean, and they hold him in such high regard. Yet they were gonna burn her as a witch. Does that make any sense? You're what? Espella! You're the Storyteller's daughter? I didn't see that coming. Neither did I! When I first came down to the town, everyone was friendly. Perhaps they thought if they got to know me, things would go well for them. That was the impression I had. That sounds like the kind of thing people would probably do. But obviously not me. I wouldn't do anything like that. No one's accusing you of anything, Maya. But unfortunately, things didn't work out the way people hoped they would. Well, people should realize that good things don't come easy. Then one day, someone just happened to bump into me in the town, and I was knocked over. Later, that night, that same person was attacked by a witch and killed by her magic. I don't know whether it was just a coincidence or not, but after that, everyone's attitudes toward me changed. They started saying things like, it's best to keep away from her or you'll have a bad story written about you. All because I'm the Storyteller's daughter. What's the Storyteller thinking? What do you mean? Well, he has his daughter stuck in a place like this. And if he didn't write such a bad story, she wouldn't have to suffer like this. You have a good point there, Maya. I mean, seriously, if everything's governed by a story, then this must be written down in it, right? And it's like, that's your own daughter, dude! Anyway, the investigation has only just begun. Espella, if it's okay with you, I'd like to ask you a few more questions. Of course, I'd like to help in any way I can. I've got to gather as much info as I can. Okay, I should ask her about the Storyteller. This might be difficult for you to answer, but why are you not living with a Storyteller? I mean, with your father. I did live with him before. We lived together on the edge of town, in the Storyteller's Tower. Storyteller's Tower? When I was little, he was very kind, and always listened to what I had to say. But then, at some point or other, he just started becoming distant. If you think about it, I guess it's only natural, because he had to write the story for every single person in the town. Espella. As he became busier and busier, I was left alone in the tower, and that's the reason I decided to leave home with Eve and live in the town. I stayed with Aunt Patty and helped out at the bakery. And now you two are at the shop too. But my dad... What's the deal with the Storyteller? I can't believe he writes a story where his own daughter is a great witch Espella. Maybe the professor will be able to find out the Storyteller's true motives. I don't even know what to say. And what about Patty? Does she know anything about your past? Have you ever told her that you're the Storyteller's daughter? Yes, she knows. When the other people in town started avoiding me, Aunt Patty was the only one who stood by me that whole time. Yeah, Patty's always looking out for you. There's so much I have to thank her for. It's been 5 years since I left my dad and started living with Aunt Patty. She's always been so kind. She's been like a mother to me. Now that you mention it, what about your real mother, Espella? She... Actually, I can't remember anything about her. According to my dad, she died in an accident when I was still young. And, well, that's really all I know. He didn't tell me any more than that. I see. Oof. Okay, well, let's ask her about the Great Witch. Espella, we believe in you. There's no way you can be the Great Witch Espella. That's right, and that's why we'll find the real Great Witch. The real Great Witch? But the Great Witch is only a character of legend. How could you possibly find her? Well, admittedly, at the moment we have no real leads. Actually, no, to be honest, we know next to nothing about Labyrinthia. We were supposed to have been living with you for 5 years now, but that memory turned out to be completely phony. Do you have any ideas at all, Espella? Anything that can give us a clue? I guess it's a lot to ask. Well, all magic-related incidents are thoroughly investigated by the Knights of the Inquisition, and if there were any clues as to whereabouts of the Great Witch, then I believe they would have found them. I guess you're right. As far as I know, there's not a single incident that has remained unsolved by the Inquisitors. Wait a minute, that's not right. What is it, Maya? The part about there being no unsolved incidents left. What? Last night, me and Luke ran to High Inquisitor Darklaw. Wait, what? You saw High Inquisitor Darklaw? Yep. She said she was investigating some kind of incident with magic. She said that it took place 3 months ago, I think? Apparently, it's the only incident that has remained unsolved. An unsolved incident? Oh! Now that you mention it, I remember hearing rumors about such a case. The only magic incident in Labyrinthia that remained unsolved, huh? Espella, about that incident, could you tell us more about it in detail? I'll have to ask you to stop right there, Defender. Visiting time's up. You're to leave immediately. Fudge. No way! We just got to the good part! Mr. Wright, Maya, I really don't know much about that incident, but perhaps you can try asking the Inquisitor about it. Okay, Espella. Thanks for the help. Alright, we'll see you again real soon. Keep your spirits up, Espella. Thank you. Take care, both of you. Mr. Wright, Maya, they're both doing so much for me. I wonder if there's anything I could do for both of them in return. The Great Witch Espella. Until now, I hadn't given it much thought. The Great Witch. The legendary fire. Flames. Inferno. Oh my! What is this? My head hurts.
What was that? That inferno. Were these things my memories?
Now, I saw a quick glimpse of something in the bottom of the screen there. And I don't know, is that even supposed to be somebody, or I'm gonna keep it to myself. This town's one and only unsolved incident of magic. I'm sure she has something about an alchemist who lost their life to a witch. An alchemist was attacked? That sounds like a serious case. You got that from High Inquisitor Darklaw, right? That's right. When I was searching for Eve last night. I meant to tell you about it, but it's totally slipped my mind. The only unsolved incident, huh? That's suspicious, alright. This might be just the lead that will take us to the Great Witch. Okay, let's get to investigating. We can do this thing. Yeah, so, I guess first we should check out the Inquisitor's Hall, right? We might just learn something there. Sure, let's get going. On the other hand, we may just learn how unwelcome we are there. Hey, come on, Nick! Enough of that wishy-washy attitude. I didn't even say anything. But she knows! She knows! Alright. Well... hold on real quick. Oh! Wait a minute. Oh no, yeah, we're already in there. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick, guys? I'm going to check around the town real quick and see if there's anything I can do there. And if I can't find anything, then I'll be right back. Oh, there's a puzzle right here. I went to the, this is a town skirmish. Not skirmish, outskirts. What the hell was I thinking there? So yeah, here's, Cecil. Cecil, whatever you like to say. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, ah! Hey, Nick, that kid, he must be... Hey, you're right. He must be the one that little girl was searching for. Oh, wait, I forgot, I didn't show it, but, I also went to the west side shopping area, and, his sister Petal was there looking for him. I clicked on her, and she said, yeah, I'm just looking for her brother, and I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah, I guess that's the way I do to trigger it. Okay, let's talk to him then. Hi there, Cecil. Ooh, who are you? A moment ago, we met a little girl who asked us to help her find her missing crybaby. You're Cecil, right? My sister Petal said that? That's right. She's been worried sick about you. Petal always tells me not to talk to strangers. What? I mean, you might just grab me and take me off somewhere. You might even be a witch. Well, in that case, there's something we can do. See you around, kid. Oh, come on, Nick. We promised his sister. Listen, if I'm going to be suspected of being a witch's accomplice, I'd rather just hand this kid over to one of the patrolling knights. Okay. Please, could you solve this puzzle for me? Huh? If you're the kind of people who can solve puzzles, I believe in you. Okay. Although, Layton or Luke isn't here, but okay. Okay, puzzle 39. Train trouble. 40 pig rats. Oh, shoot. The little girl's favorite block train set ended up crashing and breaking apart into pieces. Luckily, the pieces for each individual carriage managed to stay separate. Carefully examine the pieces on the upper screen and choose the correctly assembled carriages for letters A through E. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. Well, I imagine this is gonna suck a lot. Well, the only thing I can think of is E. I'm trying to think, like, look at bigger pieces. Like, so this one right here has 2 big logs or rolls, and that is E. So we can already say that's done. Now let's look for any other. Alright, let's try focusing on A and C, which will either be D or C. So it's gonna be like A, B, C, D are gonna be like somehow switched like that. C and D may somehow go together. A, B may go together just because of how the blocks go. Now we just gotta figure it out. Let's see here. I'm thinking. Oh shoot! No, they both have it. I was looking at the curved pieces on C and D. See if that works, but the issue I'm having here. Well, no, one has less than the other, right? Oh, so that one has 2 pointed ones. Okay, so C. Okay, so I think it's like that. Okay, now we just gotta work on A and B. And oh, dang it. Alright, is it the same case where A. Okay, I think this is it. Let's give it a shot.
Let's give this answer a try.
Yes! Okay, I rock.
Not too shabby, if
All
I
right.
do say so myself.
That's not too bad if you look at very slight pieces. Like, for example, E was very easy to solve because it had the 2 large rules. And there was only one piece that had that. For C and D, I looked at, or actually, and A, B, C, and D, I also looked at, you know, if they have 2 small rolls and then 1 big and 1 small, and then I narrowed it down with the slants. One of them only had 1, and the other had 2. So that was able to narrow it down pretty quickly. So, I should say quickly, it took me a while, but I figured it out. Success! Now the little girl can dry her tears and get right back to playing. That's great! You 2 aren't strangers after all. Yeah, of course we're not. I mean, do I look like some stranger? Yes. Well, you don't look strange yourself, but those clothes you wear sure are weird. Nick, I think we should go. Maya, we can't give up now. After all, we just solved the puzzle. Okay, name one thing strange about my clothes. One! I can give you a laundry list of things. Anyway, we'll just go and get your sister. You just wait here for a while, okay? Okay. Oi, Cecil, why'd you let go of my hand and run off? I'm sorry, sis, at least we're back together now, right? So what? I couldn't care less one way or another. But anyway, from now on, don't you go running off like that, got it? Got it, sis. There you go, problem solved. Feels good helping people out like this. Even so, that was a tough puzzle. I was wondering if we ever actually solve it for a second there. Yeah, but we have what it takes, Nick. Dang it! No, she says, yeah, but we have what it takes, Nick. There we go. I can see us going pro at this whole puzzle-solving thing, just like a professor. If we get stuck in a case, we can always consider changing jobs. I'll think about it. No, please don't do it. Do you guys have a puzzle for me? Okay, no. Hey, thanks for what you did there. No problem. You got stuck together now, you hear? Right. I'll hold Petal's hand extra tight, just to be sure she doesn't go running off somewhere. Oh, no. Hey, you were the one who went missing. Oh, man. Petal, look what you did. Oh, she hit me. You two should try and stop arguing. Okay. Now there were a couple... Oh yeah, I wanted to go up here. Because I didn't check this place out yet with Phoenix and Maya to see if there's any other puzzles. And I think there is. Actually, I'm gonna go speak with Riddell really quick. Oh man, wait. I'm sorry, I'm worried if they're gonna have puzzles for me or not. What time am I? Oh man, actually no, I'm like way behind. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the episode. Right, like yeah, I'll be right here, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and see if there's any other puzzles to solve, and then I'm gonna go to the Inquisitor's Hall. So, as usual, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for Let's Play Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I keep forgetting who has preference. Goes to Professor Layton, I guess. I'll see you guys later.